Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday or happy Tuesday. All right, so our next lesson you can see we're in chapter 5. This is lesson 4, so we're moving pretty quickly through this chapter, is called Using Cross Products. So sometimes proportions are not so simple. Boo-hoo. So if you look at the ratio on the left, we've got 2 to 3 equals 11 to x. So it says, in this case, we must use cross products to solve for the unknown. We must cross multiply to form a one-step equation. That is very important. Cross multiply to form a one-step equation and then solve. Also very important. Our answers will never be a decimal. Our answers will always be a mixed number, like a fraction. All right, so let's take a look at how we're going to solve this. So I'm going to take this proportion right here. I'm going to copy it down here. So 2 is to 3 as 11 is to what? Okay, so your screen should be split and you should be copying the notes right along with me. All right, here we go. So cross products, I'm going to multiply 2 times x. That's 2x. So whatever I'm doing, you should be copying on your screen. Then I'm going to multiply across 3 times 11. 11 times 3 equals 33. So here is my one-step equation. Remember in the directions up here, it said we cross multiply to form a one-step equation, and then we're going to solve it. So we're going to solve this equation just as we have been all year. So you're going to draw your mirror. You're going to divide the left by 2 and the right by 2. Your 2's on the left are going to cancel. Over here, I'm going to show 33 divided by 2. That goes in once. That goes in 6 times. And I have 1 left over. Remember, the remainder becomes the numerator and the denominator stays the same. So x equals 16 and 1/2. And that would be your solution for x. All right, let's do a couple more. So first you're going to cross multiply. 10 times x is 10x. And 7 times 8 is 56. So now we have our one-step equation. I'm going to draw my mirror. I'm going to divide the left by 10. And I'm going to divide the right by 10. 10 divided by 10 cancels on the left. Over here, I'm going to show 56 divided by 10. That goes in 5 times. Do I have to show my math, Miss Jardine? Yes, you do, boys and girls. All right, so that remainder becomes the numerator, and 5 and 6/10 is going to reduce to 5 and 3/5. Put a box around your solution for x. 8 is to m as 16 is to 15. Cross multiply first. 6 times m is 6m. And 8 times 15 is 120. Draw your mirror. Divide both sides by 6. Your 6's are going to cancel on the left. Now this one can be mental math. We know that 6 times 2 is 12. So this must be 20 if I add my 0. So m equals 20. Moving on to the next page. All right. 9 times x is 9x. And 4 times 7 is 28. Divide by 9. Divide by 9. 9's are going to cancel. Slide over here. If you're going to have a remainder, make sure you show me your math. So 9 times 3 is 27. We've got 1 left over. That remainder becomes the numerator. So x is equal to 3 and 1/9. Make sure to always put a box around your solution for me. $30 is to 20 as W is to 16. Cross multiply. 20 times W is 20W. 16 times 30, I know 3 times 16 is 48, so I'm going to add a 0. So that would be 480. There's my one-step equation. Draw your mirror. Divide both sides by 20. Your 20s cancel on the left. Now I know 48 divided by 2 is 24. So if my zeros cancel, then that would be W equals 24. Okay, we're just going to try 2 more and then we're finished with this lesson. So 3 times C is 3C, and 4 times 8 is 32. Draw your mirror. Divide by 3. I've got 32 divided by 3. I'm going to have a remainder, so I'm going to show Miss Jardine on my math. So 3 cannot go into 2. Don't forget that 0 placeholder. We've got 2 left over. So that would be C is equal to 10 and 2/3. Decimals say what? Yup. Here we go. Scooch this up just a little bit, give us some more room to work. All right, so here we go. 2 times K is 2K. 1 6/10 times 8 4/10. You know what I always say about decimals and fractions. You have to show me the math. So 8.4 times 1.6. So 6 times 4 is 24. That's 48 plus 2 is 50. 0 placeholder. 1 times 4, 1 times 8. And we had 2 digits behind the decimal, so I need 2 digits behind the decimal. So that is going to be 13 and 44/100ths. All right, so my one-step equation is 2 times what equals 13 and 44/100ths. Draw your mirror. Divide by 2. Your 2's cancel. I'm going to scooch this up so I have room to divide. 13 and 44/100ths divided by 2. That decimal is going to go straight up. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14. And 2 times 2 is 4. So K equals 6 and 72/100ths. All right, that is it, boys and girls. I will see you tomorrow.